The wizard at large stabbed his finger at me.
You, the unclean one. Here, tell me everything.
Hi, Luther. I thought you worked for the PAD.
Too much politics, too little magic. They have issues with my professional strategy. Also, their dental sucks.
So you got fired?
I quit.
Huh. When I quit the order, you told me I was besmirched.
Well, that's because you quit in a huff over some silliness like trying to save people's lives. I quit to maximize my earning potential. Don't you know being a hero is a losing bet? The pay is shit and people hate you for it.
Luther looked at Curran.
Who is this male specimen?
Curran offered Luther his hand.
Lennart.
Luther grabbed Curran's hand and smelled it.
Shapeshifter. Feline, probably a lion, but not an African Simba. You've got an odd scent about you.
Luther glanced at me.
Why do you always hang out with weirdos?
It's her special talent. She attracts us like bees to honey.
Luther shook his head and turned to the corpse of the bug. The biohazard artist was busily trying to sketch it while the rest of the crew stood around it with acid and flamethrowers.
Tell me about the thing.
I explained Mrs. Oswald's story.
It spoke?
Normal apparitions weren't sentient. They didn't speak, and if they did, not with that much power. Yes, there was a lot of magic in the voice. You could feel it on your skin.
I don't like it.
I didn't like it either. Someone has a grudge against cats. First, he or she sent a tick. After Eduardo killed it, the summoner followed it with the griffin, and when the griffin was too small to break through the bars, he or she must have sunk some magic into it to make it bigger. And then it turned into that. I nodded at the corpse. I don't even know what the hell that is.
We got a bug guy back at HQ. I'll give you a call when he sorts it out.
Luther pondered the corpse.
This cross-phylum metamorphosis bothers me.
It bothered me, too. The sketch artist waved his sketchbook.
Done.
Okay, mates. Bag it, tag it, and chain it up.
The crew began rolling out plastic. Hey, Luther, you guys didn't hire any new ghouls, did you? Luther spun to me, his eyes focused like a shark sensing a drop of blood in the water.
You know something. Tell me.
The pack scouts found a lot of dead ghouls on a road to the east. We had breakfast with the Beast Lord, and he mentioned it.
Sure, I'll buy that. Oh, wait, I have a brain. Sorry, completely forgot. The ghouls were found in pieces. Someone ripped them apart with claws and cut them to pieces with a sword. And here the two of you are. One has claws and the other has a sword.
We're not the only people in the city with swords and claws.
Luther squinted at us.
What are you two up to?
Right now, nothing.
I don't believe you.
Derek jogged up the street. He wore a gray hoodie and a pair of old jeans, and he was running in that particular wolf gait that looked unhurried but devoured miles. 19, just under 6 feet, with dark hair and a muscular, athletic body, Derek turned heads. Then people saw his face. A couple of years ago, he tried to save a girl. The creatures who owned her caught him and poured molten metal on his face. He recovered, but his features were rougher now, their once handsome perfection gone. His eyes made it worse. They were dark and hard, the kind of eyes that belonged to someone older. He leaned against our Jeep and slouched. Fine. We have a missing shapeshifter, and we're trying to find him. We could use some help. Luther held up his hand.
Stop right there. Shapeshifters are pack business. Unless they request our help in writing, I can't do anything. I don't even want to hear it.
Wow, so nice of you to care.
The Beast Lord is an asshole. I've dealt with his representatives before, and let me tell you, I don't want to piss him off.
I really wanted to look at Curran's face, but I didn't want to give anything away. Tell me about the ghouls, Luther.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Seriously? It's a matter of public record. I could go down to City Hall and spend 3 hours digging through the biohazard disclosures, or you could just tell me. If I have to waste all that time, I will be irritated.
Be still my heart. And I suppose I should be terrified of that?
No, just pointing out that I don't like to share when I'm irritated. You want to know why a horde of ghouls tried to enter the city. We also want to know why that happened. We will eventually figure this out, and then we can take it to you or to your former bosses at the PAD.
No, we didn't hire any new ghouls.